Amazing. The untold truth.
The power of amazing conversation
makes you tomorrow better.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
A very good day from wherever you are watching us from. This is Awiloyo and the program here is Untold Truth. If you are watching us for the first time, kindly consider subscribing because amazing conversation just coming just for you. Remember that the power of amazing conversation makes your tomorrow better. So by the way, have you ever thought maybe Kenya will now go to the other countries in terms of writing? And have you ever have that thought that maybe tunaweza kuwa na the best writers in Kenya, and then today I have amazing soul, amazing writer with amazing topic, and atuletea something amazing, so inspiring. So let us meet this Achieng' Opiyo. I don't know kama nimeisema vizuri, but Achieng' Opiyo, the author of this book, the color of the sun. This book is so amazing, and by the way, if you have not purchased one, go get one. This book was launched by lynnngungi mwenyewe, and this book is so amazing. So today I'm meeting one and only Achieng' Opiyo. Achieng', let's start the conversation. Welcome to Untold Truth.
Thank you.
Here is where we get amazing conversation which makes your tomorrow better. And I think after this conversation, your day itaenda tu poa. So before we start, you can introduce yourself to my people. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
My name is Achieng' Opiyo.
Yeah.
And
you're so surprised.
I'm happy to be here today.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I'm a published author.
Yeah.
And yes, this was my first book.
Yeah.
And I hope to get more coming.
Yeah.
I am also on YouTube. I talk about parenting with experience.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Achieng', you can take us through the journey of this book. But before that, Achieng', who is Achieng'? Achieng' was raised where? Before we go ahead, who is Achieng'?
So I was born in Migori County.
Yeah.
And that's where I spent most of my life.
Yeah.
I went to primary school and my high school there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then hapo ndio umaliza hadi high school?
Nimemaliza hadi high school huko.
And then you came to Nairobi for university?
Yes. Then I came to Nairobi,
yeah.
Not for university.
Yeah.
For marriage. So huko kwetu wanasema Agulu College. So I got married and
yeah.
That's how I ended up in the city.
Yeah.
And then from there I went to school. Well, I went to school after I got married.
Oh, so ulikuwa kwa nyumba kwa husband and then you're going to school, from husband to school?
Yeah, so nalea mtoto naenda job, then
yeah.
From job naenda
yeah.
Shule. So I did part time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take us through the book.
So yeah, the book is has a lot of events taking place.
Yeah.
Talking about so many things.
Yeah.
Parenting involved.
Yeah.
And also the fact that women are harshly judged, especially when there's no child in a family.
Yeah.
Sometimes it bothers the society
yeah.
that so and so has no child,
yeah.
without even knowing who
yeah.
is the problem in that family.
Yeah.
You see, if the two of us are married,
yeah.
it's not always the woman who has the problem.
Yeah.
But you see, kutakuwa na a lot of critics, and
yeah.
everyone will be saying, oh, ameabort sana, amemeza pitu sana, ametembea yeah. kwa wanaume sana.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's not the truth.
Yeah.
So for us to judge,
yeah.
we have to find out
yeah.
who is the problem.
Yeah.
Is it the man
yeah.
or is it the woman?
Yeah.
If you read this book,
yeah.
and when you get this book and read it,
yeah.
you'll understand why I chose to speak about
yeah.
childlessness in the society
yeah.
and why or how
yeah.
women go through harsh judgment
yeah.
without even knowing if they are the problem.
Talking of that, let's go back a little bit. What inspired you to come with this story, with this amazing story? What does that inspire you? Did you inspire a long time ago that you want to be an author? Are you doing a related thing with the writing?
Well, what has inspired me mostly is the society.
Yeah.
We are literally living in a rotten society.
Yeah.
The society is getting bad.
Yeah.
And you see, with the way things are, you
Yeah.
meet someone and they don't care. As in, I think people watu wanaogopa sana mimba kushinda venye wanaogopa AIDS.
Yeah.
So utakuta someone,
Yeah.
instead of them going to meet the men they want to meet with
Yeah.
protection,
Yeah.
they get pregnant and
Yeah.
then they throw children.
Yeah.
So we have several we have different people in the society.
Yeah.
We have that woman who is hustling to get a child na hawezi pata.
Yeah.
We have that one who gets a child
Yeah.
na anatupa
Yeah.
because they don't want it.
Yeah.
And then we have that one
Yeah.
who hataki kabisa, so them they are just there, they
Yeah.
don't want to get children, so
Yeah.
they are preventing it kabisa.
Yeah.
So it gets tough and it gets very difficult
Yeah.
when someone who really wants doesn't get.
Yeah.
And then they are judged harshly.
Yeah.
And people think they are, you know, they are in a marriage for money, they are in a marriage for a name, you know.
Yeah.
So it gets very hard. So the society has inspired me a lot when I was writing this book.
Yeah.
Because I talk about different topics.
Yeah.
And that I cannot disclose. Whoever wants to read the book will find it here.
Yeah.
And it is interesting and
Yeah.
it is a lot of learning. So when you want to get, or you want to learn something, you want to get entertained, you buy the book and then you read it.
Okay, talking about the book,
Yeah.
you know, you have not told us that maybe when you're in university, you're doing the same thing, you went there maybe to inspire, to inspire other people. You went there as an author, or you are doing the same thing in university. What did you went there to do?
I went to the university to do public relations and communication.
Yeah.
So I did nothing concerning writing
Yeah.
or authorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one is pure talent
Yeah.
and passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this journey is not a easy journey.
Yeah.
The way we know it. And you can't just wake up one day and say, no, I want to write, and then you start writing. How did you start this thing?
Well, let's just say
Yeah.
it's not something I woke up and started.
Yeah.
When I was young,
Yeah.
I did a lot of drama and solo verses and all that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I already knew I'm going to be an author someday.
Yeah.
In high school,
Yeah.
I was not the best in composition.
Yeah.
I think my classmates can tell that.
Yeah.
So I was not the best in composition.
Yeah.
But then one day when after I got married,
Yeah.
and I was just, you know, trying to discover myself.
Yeah.
There are lots of times when you just think I
Yeah.
should discover myself,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when I was trying to discover myself, I went into reading a lot
Yeah.
because I didn't know who I am. Sometimes it's really hard to know who you are and what you wanna be in life.
Yeah.
So I was trying so hard to discover myself. Then I went into reading.
Yeah.
And when I got reading,
Yeah.
I was like, this is very interesting. I think I should try doing my own.
Yeah.
As we speak,
Yeah.
I have written 13 manuscripts,
Yeah.
and this was the first one to be launched.
Yeah.
And I am hoping I launch more as time goes by.
Through the journey,
Yeah.
did your family were really supporting you, or some were saying, you know, this thing can't make it? Yeah, things like that.
That's very normal. So
Yeah.
when you start doing something like this,
Yeah.
whoever believes in you is your pillar.
Yeah.
I can say my family supported me a lot through this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had, you know, people who thought, now what is this?
Yeah.
But then I must appreciate my family for standing up with me.
Yeah.
And for showing me that you can do this thing. So I got uplifted through the spirit that they instilled in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, publishing this thing, how many copies do you have right now?
Around 400.
Around 400.
Yeah,
I think it costs a lot of money.
it does.
Yeah. So, can you tell us that maybe it's only you invested alone here, or someone came through, a friend, family, support, something like that?
Well, no, I invested alone. I took a loan and because for me, I really wanted a fulfillment of me having a book being read by people.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up taking a loan and ensuring that this book was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the book, you say that the book is all about the society.
Yes.
talking about the society. You are around the society, you live among these people, you live among people, among the rotten society, unwanted society. What can you say about the society? Because the way we are heading, can you say that parents are missing the mark, or as children we are missing the mark as youth? Who is missing the mark in the society? Who is not telling one the truth?
I will go with parents. Because one, as parents tumeishi mingi. Ukiona mtu anafika mahali anazaa mtoto, they should already have the idea of how to raise the child. Parenting haina manual. So it is only the way you deem right that you will do it. We have parents misleading their children. We have parents tuseme mtoto amefanya makosa in the best way. We ni mijinga sana, you cannot tell your child that. The best way to bring up the best child is to talk to them. Tell the child, this is the mistake you're doing and this is how to correct it. So correct the mistake and offer a solution or offer an option. So if the child wanted a soda and you can't buy the soda, then give the child an option. Sitakupea soda lakini nitakupea uji, and explain to them why you are not giving them the soda. So parents for sure are misleading their children. And parents for sure should learn how to do their parenting the right way.
Do you think that parents are not doing their parenting well?
Partially yes. Kuna parents hawafanyi kazi vilivyo. Because one, unatusi mtoto. Mtoto akikuomba nini you give them. You're not teaching your children to be responsible. Mtoto for example, tuliona juzi mtoto mwingine amepigwa sana na walimu atijua hajapata 400 marks. Huyu mwalimu I want to assume that huyu mwalimu ni mzazi. Na kama si mzazi, kuna siku atakuwa mzazi. Do they expect their children to be beaten like that due to hawajapata 400 marks? It's painful. So partially as parents sometimes we go astray, and that is the thing that I am trying to do. I'm trying to, if not written in one of my books, talking about it on YouTube, so that wewe kama mzazi ujiangalie sana, ufikirie, am I doing the right thing? What can I do to correct this? And what is the best thing to do? What is the best way to go about it?
No, when you talk about parents, maybe some may say that ni vile kiboko iliisha, and then nowadays we have our right. Child will tell you that I have my right. So what's the best way to do it? Because if a child has a right, you don't have any right to maybe to beat. And I think we are heading to those years yenye itakuja yenye you can't even beat a child. Which direction should we go as parents?
I think the child has a right, yes. But you as a parent, the society will blame you once that child goes astray. So who are you going to sit back and say, because you have a right, I cannot correct you? Find the best ways to correct your children's mistake.
Amazing.
Hata kama unataka kumchapa, we don't beat to kill. As in, were we not beaten? Ours were worse. Mimi I would not say that ati mtoto akona right, ati kiboko imetolewa na chapa. Lakini si chapi kuua. I chapa to show you that what you did is a mistake. So when a child does something that is not right, if you cannot use kiboko, use the best way to punish the child, and use the best way to show the child that what they did is not right. Usiseme ati kiboko ilitolewa. Gava inaweza kuwa imetoa kiboko, lakini ujue gava labda hata uko kwao when they are in a closed door, wanachapa watoto. Sahi kama mzazi akifanya mistake, atashikwa aende prison. Remember, this child tomorrow atakuwa mzazi. Tukiwacha huyu mtoto ati juu kiboko ilitolewa, we cannot correct you, ati do what you want, you have your right. Kesho atafungwa kwa jela. So tutafurahia, tutalia, ama what will we do? It's still not right. So find a way as a parent to correct your child the best way that you can.
Right now, when you go through the social media, the all internet website, everywhere, I found that I think I was searching and you find out that maybe I think 4 million I think per hour per day can go make 12 million children watching pornography. No, and parents are here. As a parent, how can you approach your children in terms of pornography? You educate them. Maybe upate watoto wako na watch pornography, porn. How will you react on them?
I think the best thing is to enlighten your child.
Yeah.
Mwambie, tell them all these things exist.
Yeah.
But what do you want for your future?
Yeah.
Just be the best thing to do is a parent to be open with the children.
Yeah.
Be very open.
Yeah.
Talk about sex.
Yeah.
Talk about those pornographies, because why? They exist.
Yeah.
Ziko kila mahali.
Yeah.
Today your child has been given homework.
Yeah.
The CBC people, they take the homework, mara cyber, mara homework kwa simu.
Yeah.
Sometimes you give your child a phone and you cannot sit there and watch what they do.
Yeah.
Just teach your child to be responsible.
Yeah.
Tell them what they should look and what they should not look.
Yeah.
Tell them what is beneficial to them and what is not beneficial.
Yeah.
So don't hide anything.
Yeah.
If it's about sexualities and all that, ensure your child when they wake up tomorrow and someone is assaulting them, they can come back to you and tell you freely.
Yeah.
Befriend them and let them be open with you as well.
Yeah.
Because when you introduce openness, you will get openness in return.
Yeah.
When you hide things, you will get that whatever you introduce, that's what you get from your children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Among the youths, maybe among the youths, when you talk about the youth in the society, I know when you walk around, you can say that maybe 20 years to come, maybe I don't know, 20 is long. Maybe let's say 7 years to come, we are missing the mark and we will have any leaders in the society. Can you say maybe the youth, the way we carry ourselves sexually, do you say that maybe girls are the people messing with the boys? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think the mess is from both ends.
Yeah.
If as a girl I say no, a boy will not force me. And if they do, that's a rape case. So then that means it should be reported. So I don't think it's just the girls or the boys. I think it's both sex.
There's a day I was discussing, and we were discussing about this topic, about this thing where you talk about the P2, something P2, abortion, things like that. And that lady was telling me that the company has the right kujenga hizo dawa, unaona, is only you to educate your daughter the way to use it, unaona. And then we were trying to tell me that the rate at which those drugs are being used, they are really misused in the society. What's your take on that?
So the reality is, hizo dawa, I don't know how they look because I've never used one. But the rate at which I hear about them, even on social media, it's too much. So the drugs are being abused. I wouldn't know if the company has a right or not, but we all have a right to make a living, right? So they have a right to make their own living. That takes me back to responsibility. What have you taught your child? Have you told your child they can go around and sleep with any other person and take P2? Have you taught your child to be responsible with their own selves? Have you told your child to take care of their bodies because their bodies belong to the Christ? That is the next thing that we should talk about, responsibility. So you teach your child to be responsible, tell your child what is right and what is wrong, and then we move on from there. If the company has a right to make whatever they want to make, then tell your child, even though they have a right, you don't have a right to use these drugs. It is not good for you.
Okay, according to you, maybe if you do a survey in the society, according to yourself, can you rate our youth, our country, maybe in 2 years to come, 5 years to come, the rate of spreading of HIV and AIDS? The rate at which HIV and AIDS itakuwa spread maybe within 3 weeks, a span of 3 years. As a writer, when you unatembea kwa society, can you rate our country?
Not very sure. Because you see, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can rate the society.
Do you think itakuwa high?
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
They could wake up tomorrow and they've learned to be more responsible.
Yeah.
Because we don't anticipate for the worst.
Yeah.
We anticipate for something better.
Yeah.
So if we say the rate will be higher or lower,
Yeah.
I would wish for the rates to become lower,
Yeah.
but I can't rate what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing topic. We are almost coming to an end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before that, guys, in case you're watching this video for the first time, kindly go there and to Achimo Pio YouTube and subscribe to, like, and anakuwa na educating educate pale about parenting. You can go share with others, with friends, with parents. No. And for the first time, this inaitwa Kenya Nike. We go there to Facebook and look for Kenya Nike. Kenya Nike inatengeneza amazing scarves, amazing dress. Just go there, check Kenya Nike, and you'll get amazing scarves. Okay, get back to you. We need to talk about now you have come to the end of writing your books, and then perhaps you want to launch it, and then we see LYNNGUNGI, the amazing one there, amazing lady was there. And how comes ulimit aje na LYNNGUNGI and then ukamwisho and then akachukua time yake kukuja kwa launch?
Well, okay, so I think there's a time she called a live event.
Yeah.
I decided to go.
Yeah.
So for me, I was going to meet her and another lady called Shazmin Bank.
Yeah.
They had an amazing live event.
Yeah.
And they told us when we sat down, they said by the time you leave here, it won't be the same again.
Yeah.
So that's the time I met Lynn. I asked for her number, and thank God she gave me the number. And then I told her about my launching, and she agreed to come to the launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it? Are you with Lynn there? Imagine Lynn coming to your launch, your first book.
I think that was the best thing that could ever happen to me.
Yeah.
Because when I asked Lynn to come to the launch.
Yeah.
I didn't know for sure that she would come, but she gave me her word.
Yeah.
I thank God that there are people who still keep their words.
Yeah.
So Lynn kept her word, and she was here for the launch, and that was an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we expecting something maybe between you and Lynn?
Well,
Yeah.
we leave that for tomorrow to decide.
Yeah.
If we decide to do something, you guys will see, and it will go to the open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When coming to, and then what the final remark to the society, to parents, to everyone, to youths, everyone who maybe may lose hope for life, and maybe some authors who want to become authors. Yeah.
Well, if you want to become an author, I'll start with that.
Yeah.
If you want to become an author, just become one.
Yeah.
First, write what you need to write.
Yeah.
Get it out there, and let people judge you.
Yeah.
I think when I wrote my first book, I got different reactions.
Yeah.
It was a very critical moment for me because I was putting something that I thought will not gain any traction.
Yeah.
But then I got people reading the book.
Yeah.
Others liked, others didn't.
Yeah.
There are words that come out of people's mouths.
Yeah.
Don't let that discourage you.
Yeah.
Someone will tell you you can't, someone will tell you you can.
Yeah.
Weigh the two words, use each and every one of them to your growth.
Yeah.
If you want to do something like a youth, well, maybe our watu wadogo, before you do something, think deep.
Yeah.
Think deep and think deep again.
Yeah.
Just sit down and tell yourself, I am going to write this book. Itanisaidia na nini?
Yeah.
Many are the times that I've just sat down, come up with a topic to write.
Yeah.
I am writing because I want people to get a message out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes for me it's not even about the money.
Yeah.
I don't deny that I am writing to someday sell a book and get money, but sometimes it's not about the money.
Yeah.
I want people to read and get the message that I'm giving them inside this book.
Yeah.
The knowledge that knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So when you get a knowledge that is coming from someone else, I am telling you, I woke up one day, I had nothing. Nyumba yangu ilikuwa imefungwa na yote, but then I still stood up and told myself that I want to do better in life. So there are events that happen in life. You cannot let events defeat you. You have to work hard and defeat the events by yourself. Again, losing hope is not the best thing in life, but it's good to become vulnerable. Just let yourself be at your lowest moment. The only thing you cannot do is to let the lowest moment drop you to the floor. Well, and if it does, because at some point you will drop. When and if that happens, tell yourself that I need to stand and try again. There are times that we have found ourselves going down and up, down and up, but then we told ourselves that we are not going to let this put us down completely. Even at the point of this writing, you're going to meet con editors. Sisi tulipatana na mmoja and she stole our money and decided to disappear. That did not let us just die. We didn't die. We still woke up and we still wrote books and we still have our books. And we are still telling ourselves that one day, one time, we will shine. We have not gotten there yet, but we will shine. Same to you. You could shine one day. So don't try to be defeated by the events that happen in life.
Amazing. What about the society, parenting?
Well, mtu akiamua kuzaa. Sometimes I hear there are those that come by accident. Don't throw them away. You have no idea if you are throwing away a doctor, a teacher, someone who is going to uplift the society. We need the society to stand up, and you are the one who is going to stand up for the society. There are those. If you don't want a baby, that's fine. But if the society sees a couple that don't have a baby, don't be too quick to judge. Don't be too harsh to the woman or to the man. Don't be too angry with them, because people have plans. Inaweza kuwa they've decided atuzai at the moment. So just let them be. And if you need to inquire something, ask them. Kuuliza si ujinga. So you might ask na bado utapata jibu.
Okay guys, it has been amazing conversation. And by the way, if you're watching us from the first time from the way when we began the show, it has been so amazing. So I encourage you that maybe you follow her through her YouTube channel, and you get amazing conversation about parenting and about all the society. You know that we are surrounded by unwanted society, by rotten society, and by tomorrow we need to better our society to become something amazing for our future leaders. I remember that this is Awilo Yodi and Told Truth, and kama kawaida we say that we have amazing conversation makes tomorrow better. See you next video, next conversation. Stay loved, stay tuned.